Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals, and I have got this beautiful vintage and antique French journal here to share with you today. This is from my collection of 12 French journals that I put up in my Etsy a little while ago now. This one I kept for me because out of the 12 covers, this one was my favorite, with the blue butterfly, that being my symbol. And I had put that away on my shelf for quite a while now, and finally, as I've been continuing to declutter and go through all of my supplies and journals, I have decided to part with this journal. That often happens. I will often keep my favorite cover in a collection of journals that I make, and then a few months later, up to a year, 2 years later, I'll realize I still haven't used this. I don't know how I will use it because I already have so many other journals that I've made that are ready to go. I don't need an extra one, so I'm ready to part with this one and hope it can be a special treasure for someone. Maybe you had your eye on one of those 11 French journals but you missed out. Well, here is another chance to get one. So basically it's just filled with like a happy mail of vintage and antique French pieces. I try to put as many different types of pieces in there, lots of variety. It took me years to collect all of these pieces. It took me about 2 years to make the collection. So yeah, it's just full of fun things. There's a little scrap pack here of vintage French ephemera, and I just love the window here so you can see the stamp, and just sewed that pocket together. We've got an envelope, not an envelope, a library card so you can write the details of the journal. Lots of my tags are featured throughout. These are handmade using original, everything is original in this journal too, original ephemera, and you can write on all the backs of my tags. So I've got a mixture of authentic, vintage and antique documents, book pages, letters, so many fun things, vintage ledger there, coffee dyed paper throughout, and pocket pages throughout. And I left them so that they're large, so you can slip larger things inside there. So some of the pieces of ephemera are quite large, especially some of those letters. But that is a French wine label. This is an antique letter. Love the script. I've got a beautiful doily. There's just antique letters all throughout this journal. I had so much fun adding all different pieces. There's other little pieces of ephemera scattered throughout like this that I would just love using for collage backgrounds. Here's a vintage photograph. This one's quite a large letter that opens up. Oh, it's a two-pager. It's a two-page letter. Some of them are folded, so I love that beautiful book page as well. There's a little bit of handwriting on there too. So this one is in my Etsy if you are interested. And oh, this is so stunning. This is an original vintage French seed packet. So pretty. Some beautiful French blue lace fabric. Loving all these layers happening here, and this beautiful tag. Another piece of ephemera here. I love this ledger, which comes from like a vintage French agenda. Another letter. Here's one of my tags. So again, you can write on the back of all of those. You can move everything around. This one actually has a little pocket there with a wallpaper, and a beautiful postcard from France. Some vellum, lots of goodies in here. So if you like the vintage French theme, there's some larger letters inside here that fold out. Very exciting. I made these for the French lovers like me who just love all that variety, like newspaper clippings and a bit of a map page there. Another one of my tags using newspaper. Again, these letters are just stunning, and you can, if you want, I'm not offended at all if you want to take apart the journal and use all these pages for other projects. Like I said, it's like a happy mail in a journal, so you can use it however you want. I love this tag. Look at that script. Oh, gorgeous. Some of them are collage masterboard tags that I've cut up. Gorgeous vintage ledger there. I just love the script. I love this one too. I know it's not handwriting, but I love that kind of the curly, fancy script, and the typewriter font is also cool. Love the back of it too. This page, yeah, some of these pieces were a bit hard to part with. I love it, love it, love it. I love the grammar books too, the French grammar books, because they just have a different sort of layout. It's a bit more interesting. This is a lovely, lovely doily. Very beautiful. Oh, and this one is a vellum envelope, and it's filled with these fun French stamps, which are great for collage as well. I've got blue embroidery thread as well for the binding, because originally I thought it was going to be for me, so blue is my favorite color, but of course it matches the blue butterfly on the front cover as well. Just some fun pieces. I like wherever it includes the word France or Paris on the document or ephemera. This is very special too. This is an antique envelope with a letter inside, and then of course some extra goodies. I love this little French card, and inside there's a whole bunch of other things like tag and ephemera, and I love that it says Paris, and another letter, and book pages and newspaper articles and different things. So I just I wanted to put some extra goodies at the front and some extra goodies at the back as well. So that is the Vintage French Journal. I hope it goes to a special home, little piece of me, since this one was originally going to be for me. Look at all that. I love seeing all the paper clips and seeing all the things in between all the pages. Oh, I love it. And yeah, I hope it can be an absolute joy and a treasure chest for someone. And I will see you guys in the next video. And oh, the link is down below for my Etsy shop where this is available. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys. A big thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in September. You are wonderful and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for believing in what I do. If you would like to become a patron, my Patreon website is linked down below in the description box, and that's where you get access to all my extra videos, including the monthly Making a Journal series videos, plus all my printable kits from my Etsy are on my Patreon for the rubies. And depending on your tier level, there's mail that can be sent out to you, little happy mails or journals, and that kind of thing. So thank you so much for all your amazing support and words of kindness and encouragement. It means so much to me.